Hey, everybody, what is going on? Serial Overdrive here, and today we've got an oil rig update for the console edition of Rust. So that's right, we've got some news, some good and some bad, regarding the large and small oil rig for the console edition of Rust. For those of you who aren't in the know, the staging branch for the Rust console edition now has both the large and the small oil rig. That is about to change soon, but what this means is the oil rigs have been created. They are sitting out there in some versions of Rust, and they likely are a good part of the way towards coming onto the main Rust branch. But we got some more news regarding that. So what that news is that the large oil rig is being taken away from the staging branch. So the official announcement on the console Rust staging Discord is that during the next wipe, we will be disabling the large oil rig. We wanted to get some early data to see how it would perform in game, and thanks to time you all spent in testing branch, we got some great metrics to work with. And then they say they're going to be adding the large oil rig back in the near future. But basically, if we're reading in between the lines and sort of seeing what shouldn't be seen, we know that this probably means that the large oil rig isn't working on all the consoles. It's not the greatest experience. They want to pull that back, so not even the staging branch or the testers get that lackluster experience, which, you know, shout out to D11 for that. It's actually good to be willing to do that, give us something and take it back, especially when it comes to the staging branch. That's something that you accept when you play on the staging branch, and no one should really be complaining about this. But we do have some really good news, and that would be regarding the small oil rig. The small oil rig has been deemed stable enough to stay on staging. Now, this doesn't seem like a huge announcement, but this probably means that we're like a month or two out from actually seeing the small oil rig in the console version of Rust, the base version of Rust, because the fact that it's staying means that it's probably running decently on all systems. They found it acceptable. There are some bugs, but nothing that's game breaking, nothing that's game changing, and nothing that's deemed so bad that they've got to rework it. It means that they're almost there. This is probably like 95% of the way done, and we've got that 5% left, and then we're going to be seeing a whole new monument on the main Rust branch, and that is amazing to see because that's something that we desperately need, something that changes the game up, and the oil rig is just the thing to do that. The fact that it's coming out in January or February probably gives me a lot of hope for this game. It means that there's actually a lot of work being done, and the fact that large oil rig was dropped, it's going to be taken back, reworked, and coming out again means that we're likely going to be seeing that in probably like March, April, or May, and that's not that far away. If we're getting one new monument every couple months, that's a really nice release cycle in my opinion. And the best thing about all of this is that these oil rigs are probably some of the harder monuments to do. When you get to things like military tunnels, power plant, or something like that, they're probably going to seem like a breeze compared to the oil rig. I still don't know how viable something like cargo ship would be, but I'm really happy about seeing this. This actually does change a lot about how I feel the console edition of Rust is developing, and it's all in a good way. So yeah, fingers crossed we're going to be seeing the small oil rig coming to the main branch of Rust soon, and hopefully the large oil rig won't be too far behind. But yeah, I just wanted to give you that news from the staging branch. If you like this, if you like to hear staging branch news, let me know down below in the comments, hit the like button or whatever. And that'll sort of let me know that people do like these videos. Otherwise, I can just focus on more of the Rust main branch news. I'm not sure exactly what everybody wants to see, so please let me know down below in the comments. But otherwise, until next time, peace.